Hi everyone, welcome back to Whacked, and sorry for the delay, but at this point we don't have enough money to level up any more abilities, but the ones we've got now, they'll be a bit more useful as we go along. But as you can see as well, we can upgrade the shotgun now.
I'll put your things in your room, then we can get started.
Oh. Hey, Ruby.
Ruby, come on. Don't worry about G. He'll come around. In the meantime, here's what I found out about this Akers guy. He's a heavy hitter in the import-export industry. He either owns or has connections in ports all over the world. Because of this, he's managed to have a stranglehold on the designer drug market in most of Europe and Asia. He has a son named Trevor.
Yeah, I've met him.
Well, when his father dies, he's next in line to inherit the family businesses, both the ports and the drugs.
What's he doing in Hong Kong?
Drumming up his drug business. Word is, he's been making a lot of noise over there. And he doesn't do it alone. He's got men. A lot of men. And they're not afraid to push their weight around to protect Trevor. It's not going to be easy to get him.
Any idea where he is right now?
No. Unless you're on the inside, that information's privileged.
Then I guess I need to talk to someone on the inside.
You'll need to talk to Rat Boy.
Yeah,
Have you arrived yet?
I'm here. The place looks like it's ready to collapse.
That's the way Rat Boy likes it. He keeps people who shouldn't be there out.
Right. I gotta go.
So, we're in another area where there's just no music. And another thing there is just tuning back on ourselves to get some experience. And if you can hear a sort of cymbal clapping in the background, that is one of those monkeys, the wind-up ones, which you collect in this game. But for some reason, in this game, whenever you collect one, it stays collected forever until you start a new game or delete your data. And honestly, I'm not bothered showing off where they are because I don't think they're that really important, and they're not really my top priority. But we'll start putting more of our moves to good use now we're out of the tutorial areas. So yeah, get used to the handgun. And that move there to slash out of the slide is probably one of the more useful things to upgrade. But I still think even with, like, when you get to the near the end of the game, the amount of abilities you have are still very limited, I find. Seeing as how the best way to win anything really is just to dodge shoot, really.
Fucking door!
And for some reason here, I don't know what I did, but this would not open. So, just stopping and starting again, I was able to get through within a second. But there's a good couple of action-y sections in this part. And again, being on the lookout for more experience. So we're in one of these areas again, or arenas, as you can call them, and if you've noticed, like I say, the music here is a lot more toned down than the other ones, and I think it sort of suits the area, and I think it's good to have these actual slow bits of music rather than all completely just really fast, like an action-packed music. And I think the areas without music should have music like this. It's a shame they didn't just carry it all over. And here's the same sort of stuff. Go to the doors or the entranceways, wherever they are, and just destroy them. And I find this is one of the easier ones to actually get a ×5 combo, which is basically what you're aiming for. But it's trying to space out how you collect the bonuses, because I think sometimes it's a good idea to leave some. So there's a ×2 over there, so I'm not always completely in trouble. And that right there is just an edit because I couldn't find the last area, which actually has happened to me a few times on this. But if you do have trouble, the best place to look is where the enemies are coming from.
Damn, I'm good.
As you see there, the blue is usually the standard colour for wall running. And because of the time, I didn't really guess so much. But I'll be prioritising the moves and that, because, like I say, I can add a bit more variety into it. Shoot from ledges is good. It's surprising how much, with some of these, you don't think about how much you'd want them until you actually get them. So yeah, you're going to hear the handguns now even more. But fire rate, I think, is probably one of the better ones to upgrade first, rather than damage. Just, I say, you shoot a lot more quickly, and it changes the sound up a bit. And I can't remember if I explained on the first video or so that the higher your multiplier, the faster your health regenerates. And here we are, possibly one of the better, probably one of the best parts of this game, I think, is how this looks and the sound. I think, like the actual style, I think it looks amazing. And music as well, just as good. I don't think there's enough areas in the game like this. But it's a really good way of breaking up the game even more. It just looks really good. And as you see, the multiplier's changed here, and it's basically going for the chain kill. And as far as I know, there's no limit to it. Ah yes, the dangers of slightly running at slightly an angle. I do think it'd be interesting to see some of these areas with regular textures. Here's where the lead shooting comes in handy. as time will still slow down. And I'm not sure if you can actually be hit by those. I don't remember being hit by one when I've played. I think it's one of the better songs in the game as well. And it's nice that but enemies are basically one-hit kills with the sword.
My baby's lost control.
And so the higher our multiplier, the more points we get. And we're back to normal, which is quite striking coming from that. We get ourselves another nice lift loading screen, which I don't mind leaving in. Yeah, so Ruby's pretty good on the harmonica. And in this section here, as you can guess, there's going to be a couple of people who are just really easy to kill. And also, yeah, there's always ammo in those boxes, near enough. And we've got ourselves another silent area. And the goal here is to jump there, jump across, but I somehow cocked that up. But might as well kill these guys anyway.
Bingo!
I blow you up good.
And we got a monkey down there. So there's one I'll be showing off at least. And that's the path we want to go on. Got ourselves another challenge room, pretty small one this time. It's not too bad. And I just try not to shoot that barrel when you're so close to it, because I have done that. But it's useful there. So we've got a turret to take on now, and as you can see behind him, we have the red barrels, so it's not really much trouble really, just trying to get a good hit on him. There we go. But because the bonuses, the multipliers are so close to each other here, it's pretty easy. And especially with the electricity on the floor, it is actually easy to lose quite a bit of health. Especially if you just accidentally stand on it. And we've got our last one up there, which I always think's a little bit more awkward. But there always seems to be one sort of door I always seem to forget every time I play. As you see, I'm doing really well here. Trying to remember how to actually get on. And there we go. It's pretty self-contained. Ah, yes. Another useful thing there. Just being able to jump backwards and forwards. And then just finishing them off with the sword. And there's always the elusive last enemy. I seem to making a right meal out of this. But at least it's put us back there, and I somehow did good, so can actually afford a couple of upgrades now. And life block, oh yeah, good to do as soon as possible. Especially if you're on hard mode, because this game is hard. We'll have another upgrade now as well, next time.
Attention, please. A $50 reward will be paid for information leading to the arrest and conviction of anyone caught stealing our speakers. If you accidentally pull a speaker loose, don't worry. Just turn it in. There is no charge, and we'd appreciate it.
So after another nice little interlude, we are back with another dreary no sound section. I think maybe in future videos I'm gonna take some other music from this game and like try and put it into these sections through the hallways. I am finding it's a little bit harder to talk over with no sound, and I can imagine it's probably a little bit harder to listen to just me and sound effects. So maybe I'll go for that sound from the Ferris wheel part. And we're going to the really easy platforming section. It's really not hard. But it is easy to just hold the wrong direction and just like jump off or something. And there's a commotion coming through the door.
Open, damn it!
And here we've got a Fight Club-ish area, and that is a new move where you can bounce off people. And the shotgun shines here, as you can imagine, because it's so small. As well as your sword. Although I do find if you do get surrounded, you can easily just lose a good chunk of health. So I do recommend constantly jumping away with guns.
First time at a gun.
And you can get yourself a good multiplier here. It's already on ×4 already.
Save us all some time.
Now I show you something! Now I show you something!
Pussies!
Useless fuck! Time to die! Ah, fuck! Nobody fucks with a rat!
My turn, shitheads.
So we get to use Ratboy's machine gun. So there was a clear reason why we was instructed to use using the boneyard. And here you can destroy the stupid mask, so you can actually see the enemies. I was really tempted to shoot all the red barrels as soon as possible as well, but there are certain times when enemies come in, so just wait for a certain part to be populated before you decide to blow up a barrel. You can aim for the head, but honestly, you kill so quickly it doesn't really matter.
Did I do that?
See, I'm saying I'm surprised this part doesn't have some sort of music playing. Now we're populated on this side, so we can blow some shit up. There we go. They're all dead. And that's that rather uninteresting part done.
Ugh. Ugh.
So we've got a slightly more annoyed Ruby this time in the lift, rather than chilling out on the harmonica.
Fucking hell! What's it gonna take to kill you?
I'm not sure you have it in you.
So we're back in this arena, and we have to fight this dude who's a boss, and basically it's literally just a case of constantly attacking him whenever possible and to take out his cronies. If you try and get close to melee him, he'll basically just hit you with his minigun. And he's sort of a new introduction to a new type of enemy, which becomes a bit more common later on. But if you're slow when you get close to him like that, he never seems to hit properly. And like I say, the shotgun was decent against him. And plus, when you've got two enemies, the aim is shared, so trying to constantly have Ruby just on him is probably the best idea. And then, as you can see him pulling away there, if you get close to him, we can execute him.
Nice shooting, dipshit. I'm still here.
Mother, you a fucking bitch! Who the fuck are you?
I need some information.
Yeah? Well, I need a new hand, so fuck off!
Where is Trevor Ackers?
Danima! Fuck you!
Let me rephrase my question. Where the fuck is Trevor Ackers?
Okay. There's a payout set up. What? On the dock near the parade route. He's meeting a local man.
When?
You're too fucking late, bitch.
Great.
Alright guys, that's it for this video, so I'll see you next time.